8 super weird but cool things you can do with your iPhone you didn't know. Hello lovely YouTube family, welcome back to Tech IQ. In today's videos we're going to talk about 8 super weird but cool things you can do with your iPhone you didn't know. Before we start, I will want you to hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our videos. Number 8. Make screen time easier on your eyes. Optometrists can't stand backlit screens, and the effects of blue light have sparked a lot of discussion in the eye care community. If you find yourself staring into that bright rectangle in the dark, you may want to rethink your phone use and, at the very least, adjust the screen so it's more ocular friendly. You can use a feature similar to dark mode instead, which should make your phone quite a bit easier on the eyes. Go to Settings, then General, then Accessibility. Once there, select Display Accommodations and then Invert Colors. From here, you have two options: Smart Invert or Classic Invert. Smart Invert Colors reverses the colors of the display, except for images, media, and some apps that use dark color styles. Classic Invert Colors reverses the colors of the display. Number 7. Use the hidden touchpad. There's a secret touchpad hiding out in your keyboard, and depending on your phone or tablet, there are a couple ways to access it. On many newer iPhones, you need to press down on any key and you will see the keyboard become blank. Now you can move your finger around and the cursor will move with you. On some iPhones and iPads, you will need to hold down on the spacebar to access this mode. It's a great way to move around in a document or simply place your cursor somewhere specific in an email, text, or note. Number 6. Hit backspace and calculator. If you spend a lot of time inside the iOS calculator app, you know the frustration of mistyping a digit and having to start the calculation all over again. This hidden backspace junction means you won't have to hit the C or AC buttons every time you make a mistake. Just swipe to the left or right at the top of the screen where the digits are displayed. The motion acts as a backspace command and will remove the number you entered last. While we're talking about calculator, have you ever put the app into landscape mode with a twist of your iPhone? This view reveals a host of extra functions, but it will only work if your phone's orientation isn't locked in portrait mode. To check, open your phone's control center by swiping down from the upper right corner of the screen on an iPhone X or later, or up from the bottom of the screen on the iPhone SE and other devices. Find the lock with an arrow around it and make sure it's not activated. Number 5. Go to bed on time. In addition to letting you set alarms so you'll wake up on time, iOS will help you stick to a given bedtime. Open up the Health app on your iPhone, click Browse in the bottom right, find Sleep, and go to the Your Schedule section. If you haven't set a sleep goal, the app will ask you to do so. If you have, tap Full Schedule and Options to change it. Now it's time to set a sleep schedule. Tap Add under your schedule or set your first full schedule under Full Schedule and choose which days you want the sleep plan to be active. Then slide the bedtime and wake up sliders around the clock graphic to set times for each. The slider will turn orange if you've chosen times that don't meet your sleep goal. Next, set your alarm options. Your iPhone will ping you when it's time to hit the hey and automatically turn on Do Not Disturb and track how well you're doing at reaching your sleep targets. Number 4. Receive notifications via camera flash. Those of you who prefer a visual phone alert to an audible one will like this relatively secret setting. You can get your camera's flash to blink several times whenever you receive a notification. To get the feature working, go into Settings and tap Accessibility, then enter Audio Visual, and switch the LED flash for alerts toggle switch to on. If you'd prefer to not be disturbed at all when a phone is in silent mode, you can tell the flash not to light up then. This is one iPhone camera trick that has nothing to do with photos. Just make sure no one thinks you're snapping a shot of them when you're out and about. Number 3. Teach Siri to use nicknames. An iPhone contact card with a contact's nickname set to Mom. Nicknames will help you differentiate all the Davids and Johns in your contacts. David Neal. Siri is pretty adept at working out who you want to text or call, but you can speed up the process by adding nicknames like Mom or Lizzie to your contacts. In fact, Apple's Contacts app has a field especially for this, and Siri can use it to identify people. To manually input a nickname, open any contact card, tap Edit, choose Add Field, and select Nickname from the list. Siri will also remember your relationships. Tell the assistant to call Mom or call my boss, and it'll ask which contact that designation belongs to and whether it should remember for future calls. If you want to manually assign a relationship, tap on your own contact card, hit Edit, and then add the related name. Choose from a number of different relationships and tap the eye icon to link that relationship to a specific contact. Number 2. Magnify what the camera sees. The ability to zoom in on real-world images might prove helpful in all kinds of situations, such as when you're squinting at a menu in a dimly lit restaurant. To use it, go to Settings, open Accessibility, and then tap Magnifier to toggle this feature on. With Magnifier on, you can launch the iOS camera app and triple tap the side button, the home button on older phones to bring up the magnifier option. Use the slider at the bottom of the screen to take a closer look at anything even closer than your camera's zoom. And number 1, write on email attachments. A popular science image sent as an email attachment that has been marked up with the iOS markup tool for when you're emailing someone who really needs a big red circle to see the important part of an image or PDF. David Neal. Sometimes an email attachment just doesn't convey enough information on its own, so annotate it with Apple's built-in Mail app. Digital scribbles, text overlays, a zoom-in magnification window, digital signatures, and you can add all of these on top of email attachments. To modify an image or PDF attachment you've received, just open it and tap the markup icon, a pen tip in a circle in the top right. When you hit done, it'll ask you how you want to reply or if you want to discard your changes. If you choose to reply or create a new message, you'll be able to review your email before you send it. For a file you've attached to a new email, tap the attachment and select markup. And that's all for today, folks. I hope you liked the video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so that you never miss any amazing videos from us.